Hey truck lovers, let's be real for a second. Buying a new pickup these days feels like trying to buy a castle. 50 grand for a truck? That's not a truck. That's a mortgage with headlights. But here's the good news. You don't need to empty your wallet to get a truck that can haul, tow, and last for years. Today, we're breaking down 12 badass pickups that won't drain your bank account, but still get the job done. Buckle up, because we're about to dive in truck number 12, Chevrolet Colorado, GMC Canyon, 2004 to 2012. Kicking things off at number 12, the first-gen Chevrolet Colorado and GMC Canyon are mid-size marvels. These mid-size trucks are like the reliable buddy who always shows up, never complains, and somehow manages to do it all without draining your wallet. Let me break it down why it is your go-to-go buddy pickup. Affordable but not ancient. Yes, you heard it right. You can snag one for under $5,000. That's basically the price of your college textbooks. And you know what is even more interesting? These trucks replace the old S10 and Sonoma, giving buyers something a bit more modern without the sticker shock. Under the hood, you've got a 220 horsepower inline 5-cylinder with 225 pound-feet of torque. Not going to break land speed records, but it'll haul your gear, tow a small trailer, and survive daily commuting with ease. Chevrolet Colorado and GMC Canyon are quirks for character. These trucks are solid. Why it's worth it? Cheap, reliable, and modern enough that you won't feel like you're driving a relic. Reliable, practical, and doesn't cost an arm and a leg, so what's not to love? Truck number 11, Nissan Frontier, 1998 to 2004. Coming in at number 11, the Nissan Frontier. This truck is basically the underdog superhero of the pickup world, a superb definition of sleeper value. The first-gen Frontier from 1998 to 2004 delivers exceptional value, with prices ranging from $3,000 to $6,000. It's one of the best budget pickups around. That's less than your weekend binge on tacos and energy drinks, yet it hauls like a champ. Then comes its unique engine that just keeps on trucking. Yeah, the 2.4-liter 4-cylinder engine is fuel-efficient, reliable, and won't cost you a fortune to maintain. If you want extra muscle, there's a V6 option, but that comes with slightly higher maintenance costs. These trucks were built to last, and with a little TLC, they'll keep going for decades. Why it's great, dependable, practical, and a perfect choice for anyone looking for a long-lasting, low-cost pickup. Most importantly, it is fuel-friendly. It is truly one of the gems having an underrated style. It doesn't scream, "Look at me," but quietly says, "I'll get the job done, and I'll do it with class." Truck number 10, Mitsubishi Raider, 2006 to 2009. The Mitsubishi Raider is the sneaky strongman of budget pickups. Underrated, tough, and built to quietly kick butt while keeping your wallet happy. It's like finding a gold nugget where nobody thought to look. Truly an under-the-radar hero. Nobody talks about the Raider, which is perfect because you can scoop one up for $2,000 to $3,000 less than its Dodge Dakota cousin. The Mitsubishi Raider often flies under the radar, but it deserves a spot on this list. Essentially a Dodge Dakota with a different badge. Raiders usually sell for $2,000 to $3,000 less than the Dakota. You get a 3.7-liter V6 with 210 horsepower and 235 pound-feet of torque. It's not the fastest truck out there, but it'll handle work duties without complaint. Not exactly a drag strip beast, but it'll tow, haul, and survive your weekend "let's move everything in the garage" mission. Watch for transmission cooling line corrosion, but otherwise this truck is a solid pick. And the reason? It has a unique identity. Driving a Raider is like rocking a cowboy hat in a city of baseball caps. You're different, you're proud, and you quietly win respect. Why it's valuable? Cheap, durable, a sneaky great deal for anyone wanting a reliable V6 pickup, and perfect for budget adventurers. This truck is the ideal sidekick for anyone wanting to work hard, play hard, and not sell a kidney for a new pickup. Truck number 9, Toyota Tacoma, 1995 to 1997. Tacoma fans, this one's for you. First-gen Tacomas are renowned for reliability. Toyota Tacoma is the truck equivalent of that wise, no-nonsense uncle who's been around the block, knows all the shortcuts, and still surprises you with what he can do. And here is the history part. The first-generation Toyota Tacoma rolled into the mid-1990s like that one quiet cowboy who doesn't say much, but when he does, everyone listens. Built tough, yet refined, this was Toyota's way of telling America, we can make a truck that works hard, plays harder, and doesn't quit when the sun goes down. Buying a Tacoma means having the best pickup for transmission choices. Yes, you can go 5-speed manual or 4-speed automatic. And the best part is here. The manual feels like shifting gears on a horse saddle, sturdy, mechanical, and satisfying. They might cost a bit more than some others on this list, but with patience, you can snag a high-mileage example under $5,000 if you're patient. That's a lifetime of Toyota reliability without a new truck sticker shock. And what stands Toyota Tacoma apart is its legendary reliability. Yes, the Tacoma's reputation for dependability isn't a myth. It's gospel in the truck world. Owners joke that the only way to stop it is to forget the keys inside before the world ends. The 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine is legendary, and with proper care, it can run over 500,000 miles. That's like driving it from New York to LA twice, and still having gas left over for snacks. And their off-road confidence? Just boom! Even the base models have solid ground clearance and suspension that can handle rocky trails like a country road after a storm. The four-wheel drive trims? They'll climb a hill like it owes them money. Rust is the main concern, especially around suspension points, so make sure you check carefully. Some early Tacomas also went through frame replacement recalls. If you find one that's been updated, consider yourself lucky. Bottom line, Toyota reliability without the luxury price tag. Durable, trustworthy, and surprisingly budget-friendly. So what more could a truck lover want? The best part is why you'd buy one. Because it's unbreakable. The 95 to 97 Tacoma isn't a show pony. It's a workhorse with manners. It won't complain if you load it with lumber all week, and it'll still clean up nice for a weekend drive. It's the kind of truck that'll outlive 3 owners, 1 farm, and possibly civilization as we know it. And if you ever hear someone say, "Old Tacomas rust but never die," believe them. It's not just a saying, it's a survival story. Truck number 8, Ford F-150, 1997 to 2003. The 10th gen. Ford F-150 is a classic for a reason. It is an affordable legend. You can find solid examples for $2,000 to $5,000. That's cheaper than your monthly coffee habit. And trust me, this truck delivers way more satisfaction. The price is what makes them accessible to nearly anyone. To add some extra boost of knowledge, the fan-favorite Ford F-150 was America's bestseller from 1997 to 2003. And here comes the exception of it. It's V8 power, baby. Yes, the 4.6-liter V8 Triton engine strikes a great balance between power and dependability. It can deliver enough muscle to haul, tow, or pull your buddy out of the mud while he's panicking. And it comes with variety. You have choices: a 4.2-liter V6 for the practical folks, or the 4.6-liter and mighty 5.4-liter. Triton V8s, for those who believe too much power, is just something city people say. The V8s, in particular, could pull, tow, and roar their way through just about anything. It has very easy maintenance. Parts are cheap and plentiful. You can keep it running without selling a kidney or learning advanced rocket science. Watch the spark plugs. Replacing them can get pricey if neglected. Otherwise, this is a no-nonsense truck built to handle tough jobs, from hauling heavy loads to surviving snow-covered back roads. Why it rocks: simple, rugged, and easy to maintain. Basically, it is your dependable, no-nonsense, muscle-packed buddy on 4 wheels. Affordable, tough, and ready for anything. The best part is why you'd buy one, because it balanced muscle and manners. The 97 to 2003 F-150 is a proof you could be strong without being rough around the edges. It's got enough power to tow your trailer through a thunderstorm, and enough comfort to make your morning commute feel like a Sunday drive. And let's be honest, if trucks had a popularity contest, this one would have walked home with the crown and a mud-splattered grin. All right, saddle up. Here's why you'd actually want to buy a Toyota Tundra, 2000 to 2003. Because the Tundra is the kind of pickup that doesn't talk big, it proves it. It's tough without trying too hard, dependable without demanding attention, and built to keep going long after the shiny new models have given up. If you want a truck that'll outlast trends, outwork expectations, and outlive your patience for repair bills, the 2000 to 2003 Toyota Tundra is your guy. Truck number 6, Dodge Ram 1500, 1994 to 2001. The 2nd-gen Dodge Ram 1500 is bold, rugged, and built like a tank. Spanning from 1994 to 2001, this truck changed the game when it dropped. Bold styling, rugged design, and still holding up today with plenty of used options for under $3,000. It has a legendary V8 engine. The 5.2-liter V8 can last 250,000 miles or more. It is a rock-solid performer. The transmission can be a bit picky, so ensure it shifts smoothly. Other than that, This is a cheap, tough, and iconic truck that still turns heads. Why it's great, cheap, durable, and classic American style. The Dodge Ram 1500 is the truck that strutted onto the scene like it owned the whole darn road. This wasn't just a pickup, it was a statement. The one that made every other truck in the 90s look like it was still doing homework. Wondering why you'd buy one? First off, you'd buy a second-gen Ram 1500 because its pure, unapologetic attitude on four wheels. That big chrome grille? It didn't whisper, "Pickup." It yelled, "Move or get moved." Dodge basically looked at the competition and said, "We're not blending in anymore." And the styling still holds up. That bold front end made it one of the best-looking trucks of its time. Even parked next to newer rides, it's got that "don't mess with me" look, like the retired bouncer who still hits the gym every morning. You'd buy a Ram 1500 because it's got soul. It's not perfect, but it's real. It's the kind of truck that smells like hard work, sounds like determination, and drives like it's still got something to prove. If you want something cheap, capable, and dripping with old-school character, this is your ride. Truck number 5. Mazda B Series, 1998 to 2009. Yes, Mazda made trucks. The truck everyone forgets about until they actually drive one, and then they're like, "Wait, this thing's kinda awesome." It's the underdog of the pickup world. Not flashy, not loud, but built tougher than a $2 steak. The B Series is essentially a rebadged Ford Ranger, often 15 to 20% cheaper than its sibling. With a 2.3-liter four-cylinder engine, these trucks are fuel-efficient and reliable. Manual transmissions are bulletproof, and under $4,000 will get you a solid, low-maintenance pickup. Why it's a steal: practical, cheap to run, and a surprisingly tough workhorse. You'd buy a Mazda B Series because it's basically a Ford Ranger wearing sunglasses and pretending to be mysterious. Seriously, under that Mazda badge is good old Ford engineering. Same frame, same parts, same reliability. The only difference? It usually costs 15 to 20% less. It's like getting a top-shelf bourbon for the price of store-brand soda. Truck number 4. Chevrolet Silverado/GMC. Sierra 1500, 1999 to 2006. All right, let's talk about the Chevrolet Silverado/GMC Sierra 1500, 1999 to 2006. The truck that basically said, "Work hard, ride smooth, and don't make a fuss about it." Chevy and GMC's
Hello everyone,
full-size
welcome back
trucks
to
bring
CB
ride
Auto
quality
News.
and comfort for the
Today
era,
we're checking.
and prices are usually under $5,000. The 4.8-liter V8 delivers 270 horsepower, and even with minor oil consumption past 150,000 miles, proper maintenance keeps it running. These trucks are built solid, no drama, no nonsense. The interiors aren't fancy, but everything's
Hello
where it
everyone,
should be,
welcome back to the
and it all
channel.
still
My
works
name is
20 years
Josh
later.
McDonald, and today
That's more than
we
most
are
modern
checking out the
touchscreens can say.
2025.
These
This
trucks
one's in the
handle
crew
work
cab
and commuting with
configuration
ease.
the 5.5-foot
Why
bed.
it's valuable:
Lots of space in that
dependable
backseat that we'll take a
full-size
look at here
pickup
in a little
performance
bit.
without draining your bank
But
account.
we're gonna have
You'd buy one because it's the sweet spot between muscle and manners. It's got 270 horsepower, plenty of grunt for hauling, towing, or just reminding your neighbor's Tacoma who's boss. Truck number 3. Dodge Dakota, 1997 to 2004. Ah, the Dodge Dakota, 1997 to 2004. The truck that couldn't decide if it wanted to be small and practical or big and brawny. So it just said, why not both? The Dakota sits between compact and full-size, small enough to be nimble but tough enough for serious work. Well-maintained examples go for $2,500 to $5,000. The 3.9-liter V6 gives you solid grunt, and if you're feeling bold, there's a V8 option that turns it from handy pickup to mini muscle truck. Why consider it? Compact, capable, and perfect for someone who wants a versatile pickup without the bulk. You'd buy one because it's got that perfect middle child energy. Compact enough to park at Walmart without a 12-point turn, yet tough enough to pull a trailer like it's showing off at a county fair. But here's the thing, it's got an attitude too. That squared-off front end and chunky build, it looks like it's permanently flexing in a work shirt. Sure, the fuel economy won't win awards, but who cares? This isn't a Prius. It's a truck with a point to prove. You might deal with a few squeaks or rust spots, but that's just character. For around $2,500 to $5,000, you get a ride that's reliable, versatile, and still turns heads from folks who appreciate a little old-school grit. Truck number 2. Chevrolet S10/GMC Sonoma, 1994 to 2004. The S10 and Sonoma are classic budget-friendly pickups. These are the no-nonsense, get-it-done and don't brag about it kind of trucks. The kind of pickup that shows up early, works all day, and still has time to grab a burger on the way home. You'd buy one because it's stupidly practical. The 2.2-liter four-cylinder sips gas like it's rationing for winter, and the optional V6 adds enough punch to tow your weekend toys without breaking a sweat. These things are light, easy to fix, and cheap to run. Basically the Swiss Army knife of old pickups. Fuel pump failures after 150,000 miles are something to watch for. Yeah, after 150,000 miles, the fuel pump might start whining. But that's an easy weekend fix, and honestly, for a truck this old, that's just its way of asking for a little attention. You can find one for $2,000 to $4,000, and it'll probably still start every morning like it's got something to prove. No fancy chrome, no touchscreen, no ego. Just a solid, scrappy hauler that refuses to quit. In short, the S10/Sonoma is the dependable best friend of the truck world. Maybe a little rough around the edges, but always there when you need them. Bottom line, it is reliable, cheap, simple to maintain, and an all-around practical choice. Truck number 1, Ford Ranger, 1998 to 2011. And finally, the Ford Ranger, arguably the king of budget pickups. The little truck that could and still does. This thing is the pickup equivalent of black coffee. Simple, strong, and guaranteed to wake you up when you hit the gas. You'd buy one because it's practically indestructible. The 2.3-liter four-cylinder just keeps going. We're talking 500,000 miles if you treat it right. And the V6 version? That's for when you want to tow your boat and remind your neighbor's Silverado that size isn't everything. The V6 adds more power, but it's the manual transmission that earns legendary status. With abundant parts and easy repairs, it's a truck that can last decades with minimal headaches. Why it's number 1: affordable, durable, easy to repair, and built to last. And what really makes the Ranger shine is how easy it is to live with. Parts are everywhere, repairs are cheap, and the manual transmission feels like it was built by people who actually liked driving. You can find a good one for under $5,000, and it'll run until your grandkids are old enough to borrow it. So the bottom line? The Ford Ranger is the definition of a real-world workhorse. Affordable, unstoppable, and ready to haul, tow, or take a beating, then ask for more. It's not just a truck, it's a blue-collar legend. There you have it. 12 trucks proving you don't need a fortune to own a reliable pickup. From hauling gear to pulling friends out of sticky situations, these trucks are ready for work, fun, and everything in between. A few tips before you dive in. Always check service history, inspect for rust, and bring a trusted mechanic if possible. A little time under the hood now can save years of headaches later. If this list helped you, smash that subscribe button, leave a comment, and give a like. We bring you hidden gems, DIY tips, and no-nonsense advice for truck lovers who want dependability without the sticker shock. Stay curious, stay smart, and keep trucking like a pro. Catch you in the next video.